Ọkwa gị bụ echeta obi esike o. Ọkwa gị bụ ike anyị ji aga. Ọkwa gị kewara osimiri. Imekwa ọnwa anyị aga ka ọ tụrụ ime. Ọkwa gị yo Chineke. Igboke mmiri na-ebu ogwe. Ọkwa gị yo Chineke ma na-egbochi m. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. As always, I am George ONYIBE, and of course, there is need for us to continually pay attention to the healthy or unhealthy state of affairs as it concerns us as a people. This morning, I want to call on the attention of our people, most especially the people in the southeast and the south-south, to be able to calmly assess the situation of things around us and probably be able to design a way to avert this calamity, this impending doom. What is happening to us or whatever we are going through is not new. Every nation has gone through this process. But how they manage it is very important. And so this morning I want us to look at a message I titled, Considering the State of Confusion we have found ourselves, and the need for us to develop the mindset. Now, there is confusion everywhere. Why is this confusion an issue to be addressed? What is this confusion in the first place? Let me start this way. Since I was born, I have not seen any Igbo man from the southeast being able to stand in the limelight that Peter Obi currently enjoy. State of confusion. I need you to understand something. Since I was born till this moment, I have not seen an Igbo man from the southeast having the privilege to enjoy the light that Peter Obi is enjoying. And it is also applicable to the south-south. Since I was born, I have never seen anybody from the south-south enjoy or stand in the lights of privilege Goodluck Ebele Jonathan had. If you look at the era of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, all Nigerians stood up in his support. All Nigeria. We were a bit coordinated. There were less confusion. The election could not be rigged. That process took the cabal that run Nigeria unaware. Time would not permit me. I would have been able to give you economic statistics, product of forensic investigation, and meticulously putting this record intact. Goodluck and his man Yaradua became the only sincere human being that have ruled this country. But then, Goodluck was removed from office. We all know the politics that played there. which brought in the current president of Nigeria, Buhari. Now, Goodluck was able to succeed the first time because the people did not allow any act of confusion to come close to them. The Igbos, 110%. Igbos of the Southeast, 110% supported Goodluck Ebere Jonathan. There was no need for anybody to oppose him. And I should say, those of us from the South, at least 80% supported Goodluck. But then, when they saw how coordinated the whole process was, it was easy to raise up one or two issues and then Goodluck left office. And then coming back to the Southeast, no politicians. If I sit back and then I look at the very light that P2B is standing, and then I begin to think about it, if the state of confusion has not been introduced in the Southeast, and then Peter Obi had the privilege to get the support of everybody in the South and the Southeast, there is no conspiracy, there is no gang up that will stop him. Why am I saying this? Because of the state of confusion we have found ourselves, it will destroy a lot of things. I have listened to voices within our region that's supposed to speak life into our society. And I see how they pamper lies. I do not understand or know what they want to achieve by telling that lies. Naya Abaribe, Enyi Naya Abaribe, recently made a publication and said the current state of insecurity in the Southeast is influenced. I took the liberty to go through what he said. Having analyzed everything, he moved on to say that he has called Nnamdi Kanu and told Nnamdi Kanu, why is all this sit at home? And then Nnamdi Kanu said he's not the one that initiates sit at home. Confusion. And then Enyi Naya Abaribe is not saying the truth. Because the state of confusion, the state of insecurity in our land is not as a result of sit at home. In fact, it is the real problem that gave relevance to sit at home. Unknown gunmen, insecurity, Eastern Security Network. Without unknown gunmen harassing the people to sit at home, nobody will sit at home now. Enugu State, Monday and Tuesday was sit at home. Everybody complied, school complied. So when they don't sit at home, so sit at home itself has not done much harm in terms of insecurity. Only economical degradation. Not, there was no threat to life. We only destroyed the economic strength in the Southeast. There is confusion. In this time, what should our mindset be? To tell lies so we cover up the atrocity? You're always sinking the future of our next generation. And then, not long ago, a respectable man, at least from my own point of view, the same way I respect Enyi Naya Abaribe, which is Governor Soludo, also made a similar statement that to restore security in Igbo land, they have to invite Nnamdi Kanu. Invariably, he's trying to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu have a hand in the current state of confusion in Igbo land. And now this is how it's going to be. If, for instance, the whole Nigerian come out en masse and vote for Peter Obi, with the state of confusion, the current state of insecurity in Nigeria will give credibility to anybody that want to rig Peter Obi out. Forget about the Igbo, never allow Igbo man to rule again. Why did I say so? The state of confusion, the state of insecurity has even given credibility to a lot of lies. People in the East did not take their voters registration. People in the East did not collect their PVC. People in the East don't have interest for politics. So they have interest to campaign for Peter Obi. To go and collect the PVC, they don't have interest. But whatever they see at the end, we are looking at the figure. It boils down to one thing. When we are in a state of confusion, how can you put your house together? Understand, whatever is happening now, it's not happening to those who are playing the game. The generation of our fathers has always only wasted our own generation. If you are born, let's say 70 upwards, you are the generation of our father. Let's say 1969 upwards, you are the generation of our father. You people only destroy this world for us. And those of you born from 1970 down till, let's say, the year 2000, your future is compromised. Only those who are in control of their mind will be able to have their way out. Because the value has been destroyed. You don't even know your left from your right. But these are hard things to be able to meditate. To be able to see clearly, it's not going to be very easy. I do not blame all of them, but yet I blame all of them. Because both those who are enjoying, both those who are suffering, just look at the future you kept for us. You use our lifespan to support your own. You take our life from us. But not everybody will understand. It's not about if you're able to build a house, if you're able to buy a car, if you're able to get married and have children and train them. You're never in control of your life. But you can't see clearly because of the state of confusion. And then we came to a stage. Certain individuals we felt they know better. Gather together. I'm not talking about Biafra agitation before now. I'm talking about the Biafra agitation that started in 2012. They mobilized themselves, and then in 2014, they were on the road. They wanted to correct this state of confusion. They wanted to correct people's life. But along the line, the instrument of chaos was introduced. And so where did all this confusion started? Nnamdi Kanu deployed the British colonial tactics in two ways: command and control, and then divide and rule. You see, we played along for almost 5 years. We insist it is command and control. It is command and control. Don't lose your mind in this thing happening. No? And so because it is command and control, when Nnamdi Kanu, a hopeless criminal, commit atrocity, we say just obey, just obey. It is command and control. Command and control is if wasunu no ya. Command and control. It is part of the thing that have brought state of confusion in our land. Till today, there are some animals who are telling you, no, it is command and control. It is, who are you commanding? Who are you controlling? And you see, each time we point to our problem. At the end of the day, you see, the same thing we are complaining about, we are still doing the same thing to ourselves. Eventually, we become the instrument of our doing. Command and control. That is what makes the imperialists bring African to their knee. You cannot question American is telling you that they are bounding visa bound for any Nigerian that is undemocratic. Where are they driving to? This is not because they care for Nigerian democracy. They don't. This is to show that their power of commanding. They are commanding you and they control you. This is exactly the same thing that was introduced. There is no force, there is no group, there is no movement that have brought our people this close. Like IPOB, when it was run by a normal human being, ever did. But what brought the confusion is command and control. Now the Kano will make mistake. Those who pretend they love Biafra, not knowing that it is the love of the stupidity that is destroying them. They know, you cannot say it. Oh no. I'm still trying to find out how Nnamdi Kanu was able to install instrument of destabilizing his own people. He has the group that are harassing you on Facebook. He have the group that are attacking you. He have the group killing you. We were busy bringing out the best in our people. But he was busy setting up instruments to bring everybody down. Cripple everybody completely. Command and control. Today, that command and control syndrome is wearing out already. Who are you going to control? Who are you going to command? But there is a state of confusion already. And then another instrument that brought in this confusion is that instrument of divide and rule. Now the canon succeeded in dividing everybody against each other. Just look at every group. Being Mozob is on their own. Everybody is on their own. Go and check it. Now the canon play major role. Go and check everywhere. Even the very group that are affiliated to him, all of them are divided. When he was arrested, 2015, 2017, while he was away, the only achievement there is that everybody turned against each other. Everybody turned against each other. It was easy for me to detect. Because having studied 48 laws of power, I discovered the tactics he was actually using. When you hit your workers' head together and they fight each other, they won't be able to cooperate to rob you. So when Nnamdi Kanu hit your head together, you won't be able to come together to analyze his atrocities. Because everybody will be trying to please him. You are the good one. But he's the one setting you up. Now, finally, where has it ushered us to? While we are patiently waiting, is for Nnamdi Kanu, let him come and join politics. Because that same strategy used in IPOB, he can never depart from him. He must command the politicians. He must divide them. That is his course. That is his loss. But now, in our land, there is confusion. How do you get the people together to fight this evil once and for all? Many countries approach this era. How do they manage it? It was important for them to acknowledge certain things. Number one, they never lose focus. Focus on what? What brought us here in the first place? We want to be the author of our destiny. We want a country where we can excel based on personal achievement. We want a country we can be proud of. We want a country where our hard work will pay off. Is that what we still want today? And so it was easy for us to stand up and say, no, you cannot kill our people indiscriminately. But where is the credibility when you pretend you're fighting against indiscriminate killing of your people and you are killing your people? You lose focus. Other countries who have been here did not lose focus. When they see the issue of being subjugated, they address it. They make sure they don't do it to themselves. Well, how can you say you're fighting for emasculation, subjugation, and then the rest of and you are doing it to your people? There is a state of confusion. And so, the next generation, if you're listening to me, you need to move back from all this shenanigans. None of them have your interest at heart. If we're able to talk sense to our people till our time is up, I want to believe we would have been able to point in the right direction for the next generation to stop to continue from where we stop. Because honestly, they've taken our life from us. You are born in 1970 to 2000. You can help save those born from 2001 till tomorrow morning. Because you have no idea what they are going to go through. Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang, they've secured their family in diaspora. But there is a place where karma is waiting for them because they cannot escape. The next thing that the nations who have been here did to be able to escape and have the future they dreamt of and they are enjoying at the moment is because they were able to organize themselves. They identify what they are looking for. They remain focused in their quest. This helped them to be able to organize themselves. Who is organizing our people? Who is taking record of events? I can analyze the character of every state within the South and the Southeast. And when you see their mindset, you will know we have problem. In an environment where everybody think they are wise, in an environment where everybody think they are the one that are right, in an environment where everybody believe that the popular opinion is the right thing to do, no. The state of confusion will continue if we fail to identify what our problem is. What is our problem? What is our problem as a people? Is it to rule over others? Is that our problem? Is it to secure a bright future for our people? What is our problem? Because I can clearly see we don't know what our problems are. When I look at the history of most people who shape the world, whether to advantage or disadvantage, you see, there is something unique about them. They never lose focus. They just wanted something and they go for that thing. And eventually they succeed. What do we want? Some of us are freedom fighters. Some of us are political touts. Some of us are Utingbu. Confused set of people. I want to believe that our challenges are the same. How come we are fighting to solve this problem from different angles? How come? When exactly will it be convenient for our people to understand that there is something wrong in the system and that must be corrected? And not until we are able to identify this problem, we are not going anywhere. You can imagine, after how many years of agitating, look at where we are. Everything we have complained about, everything that made us to carry police card and hit the street of Nigeria, is exactly what we are replicating in our land. Little wonder you're not hearing about Fulani herdsmen attack. Little wonder you are not hearing about Boko Haram. Little wonder you are not hearing about they are marginalizing us, they are disenfranchising us, because we are the one doing it to ourselves now. And somewhere along the line, Nnamdi Kanu was just a paid agent. He used all of us. He's still using most of you. Not because you are stupid, not because you don't have sense. It's because you trusted him. It's because you believed he represented the people. Now he can't hide this lie. It is impossible. Whatever the outcome of his actions, his activities are, in the nearest future, it will tell on our people. And if they have to suffer for the consequences of Nnamdi Kanu action, what preparation do we have in place to secure them? It has compromised the whole process. I can't explain it openly because there is no need. But I wish most of you can reach out to my heart and understand what I'm pointing to. Because they are killing our people on a daily basis. They come out and tell you, oh, Nigerian police is in Ihiala, Nigerian police is in Udato, Nigerian police are destroying this thing. Before you see those things on social media, if you know how many innocent people that are dying, if you know how many innocent people that are dying, you will not be jumping around with Nnamdi Kanu. Most of you don't know. The reason why the South has not hit against the Southeast, it is because there are people preventing it. But it's not something you talk on social media. I specifically know that the problem of the Southeast is the problem of the South. They divided us to rule us. The same way Nnamdi Kanu divided us to rule us. But to what extent? The division you see in the Southeast now, the division you see in political parties now, the division you see in Biafra agitation now, the division you see in the context of one Nigeria, as we speak, Nnamdi Kanu have a role to play in all of them. Some of you are going to argue to, no, it's not true, but it's true. But you have a choice to make. But are we not in a state of confusion? Have you seen Nigerians ask any question? Have you seen them talk about anything? Somebody who is sitting senator, you behead the man, and some of you say, yes, it's not good for them. Is that how China was built? Is that how Japan was built? Is that how America was built? You believe that to be able to get yourself back, you administer jungle justice to other people. And you are crying, given that the kind of unconditional release, who is a terrorist? Who is deceiving who here? Are you getting your mind back? We want justice from Nigerian system. But then somebody you feel he has offended you, you are the only one that know he offended you, because we don't know. You hold the person and behead the person like if he's not even an animal. When you even kill your Christmas fire, you do it with dignity. You are not yet as powerful as Nigeria. Look at what you are doing to your own people. Imagine if you are Buhari. You are not getting it. I don't expect you to get it. There is a lot of toxic in your system. I'm helping you to evacuate him. Intoxicate yourself. And of course, I'm not talking to those of you who have delivered yourself, who have recovered yourself. I'm talking about the Kano die-hard Mugu. The toxic in you will not make you understand what I'm saying. But this message is to help you free yourself. This is a state of confusion. Every activities that have gone since 2019 till today, by Nnamdi Kanu, has only opened the gateway to destroy our land. You can't mount resistance. You can imagine the other day some Kai boys from one side of the river side. He carry small boat and tell you, we are the Gwasa. Nigeria must give us money. If you don't give us money, there will be no election in Nigeria or in Niger Delta. This is a state of confusion. Look at those Kai boy now. How much are they going to give to them that will solve their problem that others who came before them have not collected? How much did they give to Don Wane? How much did they give to Asare Dokobo? How much did they give to Ateke? How much did they give to Tompolo? How much did they give to all the activists? How much did they give to them in form of compensation? How much did they give to amnesty people? Has it changed the plight of our people? It's just the same thing. Look at how many people Nnamdi Kanu has killed to cover his lie. Look at how many people Nnamdi Kanu have killed to show he's an emperor. Has he changed anything? It can only get worse. The people will know the truth. And so a nation who want to save themselves will first of all save themselves from themselves. If we cannot do that, we are in for a serious trouble. That is why you are seeing all this confusion. And then you come in the southeast. You see a bona fide Igbo man. We derive joy in seeing another Igbo man killing another Igbo man. You can't see this thing in the south. And you will applaud the person. There is no monarch that can orchestrate the killing of anybody from my place. That monarch will be banished. But as far as they live by the ethics, our way of life, even when they are poor, even when they are weak, nobody will dare approach them in a disrespectful manner. I don't think, aside the era of Yahoo, aside the era of rituals, I don't think I have seen dead body. You can't be a son of Abo boy. You say somebody do something, you call it cutlass, say you be which idiot, or no gunman, or which idiot, behead the person. They never born that person. But does it mean we don't do bad? We do. Does it mean we are better than anybody? Yes. But we respect human life. Not even life. We respect your opinion. This thing is going to bring in more confusion, more problem you are not ready for. Because the children of those being killed are watching. When you are a politician, you come out and endorse Nnamdi Kanu for killing people who are poor and they cannot do anything. My brother, fasten your seatbelt. You will see the real instrument that the music is made up of. When Nnamdi Kanu introduced armed group, we told him, this thing will lead you where you are not ready to go to. Is it not happening? When Nnamdi Kanu was busy dividing and turning everybody against each other, I called Chinasa Nwuru. I said, these things you people are doing, the people will react to. Chinasa Nwuru told me, we will be waiting. And I'm sure the people have not started responding. And I hope you are waiting. And so any other agenda we have to build in the future, it has been hijacked by this state of confusion. What gave strength to the state of confusion? Insecurity. Who brought this mannerless and brainless type of insecurity? Who brought it? Fulani headsmen, Boko Haram, Miati Allah. Watch the northerners in the southeast. All of them are going already. Take your time, those of you in the southeast. Take record of all the northerners in the southeast. They are moving gradually. The ones in Abia State are moving a little bit down to Port Harcourt. Of course, when the owners of the land are running away, is it strangers that will not run? The ones in Imo State are moving a little bit to Bayelsa, then they are coming down to River State. The ones in Anambra are crossing to Delta State. The ones in Enugu are moving over to Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, and the rest of it. The Hausa are leaving. Because they understand, even from Boko Haram, that you can use these people. Sometimes you lose control. Nnamdi Kanu must have used unknown gunmen. But when he loses control, they are going to kill our people. But the point is that the people of the southeast, are you preparing to leave your location? I'm sure there is no plan for that yet. And you see, when they kill somebody from anything that will make them to kill somebody from the southeast, automatically they will kill somebody from the south. Because whether you like it or not, all of you are in Yamere. How do we recover ourselves? You must pay attention. What brought you here? To come and insult me? What brought you here? To come and lie and talk about propaganda? What brought you here? To come and make money? You people have not gotten close to the grassroots influence, grassroots mindset of our people now. It will shock you. Some think that through criminality, Biafra will be restored. And when you see what they do, some think that when Biafra come, they will leave the diaspora and come and become chairman. If you see what they do. And some think that when you support Nnamdi Kanu criminality, they will come and vote for you. Who are you then? This episode will not end on time. And you should be very rest assured that those who are responsible for the chronicle, they are keeping their record properly. Because from the way it is, we may not be able to avert this calamity. Because the state of confusion is unbelievable. So try and pay attention. You can be an instrument to salvage our people from this misery. And to be able to bring this issue to a point where our people will be salvaged. Wherever you are, begin to talk to your people. There are those young men, those young girls that are close to you. Ask them to disassociate from all these activities. Encourage them to pay attention to their future. Help them to recover themselves. Because what our leaders are doing is giving credibility to activities that fuels confusion and state of insecurity. A lot of things have been destroyed, most especially our values. The level of poverty is high. It is not because dollar is high or low. It is because our people are losing their mind. That mentality, that mindset of hard work is going gradually. Who is talking to them? You're encouraging them to play Naija bet? Who is talking to them? You're encouraging them to do unknown gunmen? I know how most of you function. Okay, foreign is busy hiding his daughters inside Nigeria. He's carrying them to Yoruba land to go and hide them. But okay, foreign is coming to say, men dey, men dey. Eh? Are you like them? Okay, foreign family are here in Nigeria, Lagos to be precise. Why did he not bring them to the east? Odieshi. Start this campaign from where you are. Don't tell them openly, don't join IPOB, don't join agitation, don't join this one. No, you don't need to. Because they will misunderstand you. And I'm sure you are not ready to receive insult like me. But because they will insult you, will it make the atrocity of Nnamdi Kanu to be covered? Will it make their wrong to become right? Impossible. It's not going to be possible. Put your attention in calling them back to their senses. Our values are gone. Those who are supposed to defend us are the ones destroying the system. My generation, when I mean my generation, those who were born within 1970 till the year 2000, our life is wasted. Since I was born, the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, is the petroleum minister. And as I'm still talking to you, he is still the petroleum minister. Since I was born, the same group of people ruling us, they are the same people ruling us. And even very close to their grave, they are still going to rule us. They took our time. Will the Yoruba youth understand this? Will the Hausa youth understand this? Will the Igbo youth understand this? Now understand I mentioned 3 groups of persons. Not because they are the only one in Nigeria. Because they are the major ethnic nationality. And under them comes others. So whether you are Niger Delta, you are River Line, bottom line, when I call the Igbo man, I'm calling you. Whether you are Ikale, you are Ijebu, you are Ife, when I call Yoruba man, I'm calling you. Whether you are Nupe, you are Gwari, you are whatever, Fulani, when I call Hausa, I'm calling you. And then you are from Middle Belt, you do. I'm talking to our people. Wake them up. Encourage them. Help them to get their sense back. You can heal our land. Just watch everybody coming out to address the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. None of them have been able to call out Nnamdi Kanu atrocity. from A to Z, none of them outside Alhaji Asare Dokubo. This is not to spite on anybody. Chief Raphael Ozuazurike know that Nnamdi Kanu is a clown, low-life criminal. But he will soon come and tell you Nnamdi Kanu is a good man, he's doing it well, he will praise Nnamdi Kanu. But I'm sure he's hiding in his house. Even though he's not hiding, the way he will move ordinarily without unknown gunmen, he's not moving that way again. But when Asare come out and tell you, look at this man, he's a criminal. Most of you don't know what Nnamdi Kanu have done. Coming out to expose him will not change anything. But he will expose himself. When I see somebody and say, it's only Southeast that are coming out. The day you will know what people in the South has laid on ground that Nnamdi Kanu destroyed, embezzled. I wonder where some of you will hide and stay. But we are in a state of confusion. We are supposed to come here and tell our people, look at this place, don't go there. Look at this thing, watch out for it. That is how others colonize their people. If the Hausa now tell their beggar, their Lamajiri, and say, any Inyamini give you money today, no collector, none of them will collect your arms. Even when they will hunger to death, they won't. Now, it is a sense that these leaders care for us that keeps them there. No wonder Adolf Hitler say, show a soldier that you can die for them. They will die defending you. You don't set them as a lamb before the sheep. IPOB will be rejoicing. Ibubago, unknown gunmen have killed Ibubago. But who is Ibubago? Somebody was calling me, Fulani blood, Hausa blood, this one blood. But if they run DNA test on me and Nnamdi Kanu, you will see that Nnamdi Kanu bet is questionable. He's the one calling everybody Fulani boy. His father mate were fighting war. His father was busy pregnanting his mother. Who even sure if it's that man that gave birth to Nnamdi Kanu? But he's not a Fulani blood though. We are in a state of confusion. Begin to reorient our people. You think I will come out every day and talk about the useless criminal called Nnamdi Kanu? No. But why he still hide under the shenanigan as a criminal, I will be calling him out. And so, when you are a youth from the South and Southeast, don't just jump into social media and do rubbish. My dear, try to find out what life really is. You will see where life has placed you. And if you are able to navigate your way out to the real path, you will be glad you did. Life is too short. And it's only one life. If we pass here, we may never walk on this earth again. And whatever we do with this privilege we have, if at all it's not going to be for the good of us, let's make that sacrifice for the sake of those we are leaving behind. If war comes to our land now, we cannot stand. Because they are upon us already. Now the Kanu activities has ushered in mercenaries to come and invade our land. You see armored car, you see healers van, you see different security we don't know, everywhere in your bush. What are they doing? They are looking for Igbo youth to kill. Ordinarily, people should have asked them questions. People should have called their chairman, their councillor, their members of House of Rep or senators. People would have called their governor. Please, why are we having presence of military in our community? Can you do that now? They will tell you they come to protect you. And when they protect you, they may end up pregnanting half of your sisters. And that half of your sister will give the pregnancy to your brothers. And they are going to born criminals like Nnamdi Kanu who will tell you Igbos are curse. Can Nnamdi Kanu tell you that I am a curse man? So when he tells you Igbos are curse, what is he telling you? You will not understand. You will not understand. Help our youth. They are watching you. Help them by changing your way. They are watching you. Some of you are adults. You just come, you are sitting with your child, listening to him, say, don't mind that useless guy. Then sack me. Did they employ me in the first place to sack me? Was I employed? You are destroying that child. You hear they kill one man because he's against IPOB. You say, yes, that is good. We are fighting for your freedom. You are enslaving yourself. If you don't want to tell them the truth, ask them questions. Find out if they find out what they know, what they feel about the whole situation. You will know how to help them. I could remember like 7 years ago or more, I will gather children. I will tell them, anybody ask you, tell them you are a Biafran. Tell them you are a Biafran. And that is inclusive, my children. And then along the line, now they cannot criminalize the process. I thank God I had the privilege. My children know all the activities I have gone through in this Biafra agitation. Even my first son paid the same price I have paid, even without being a member of IPOB. Today, what do I tell them? What do I tell them? Anything about Biafra agitation, most especially Nnamdi Kanu, move away. Move away. Why? Is it because there was nothing like Biafra? Is it because Biafra does not exist? Is it because it's not our right to fight for Biafra? Why can I be fighting for a Biafra when Nnamdi Kanu have people who are armed robbers? They will rape you and give you oath to swear and put you on video and say you should say it's Fulani headsmen. And Nigerian Fulani army know it's a lie, so they will shoot you anyhow and kill you. If not that we raised voice and tell you, look at Nnamdi Kanu want to make them start killing our children. What mindset did they use to bring little children with AK-47? If you did not condemn that action, by now they will catch your son and give him AK-47. You will not understand. But I need you to understand that you can help sanitize our land. What you need to do is look at those people who are close to you. I discussed with a sister. He said this Christmas, he called their youth president. He bought a cow, gave to the youth president. He said, please share it among the youth. All of you, enjoy yourself since I'm not coming home. But look at this issue, look at this issue. You people behave like this, you people behave like this. The community had a suya night. And they shared it about those issues. If you think your governor will stop this insecurity, you lie. If you think Hausa government will stop the insecurity, you lie. Have you stopped the one in the Hausa land? If you think Yoruba will stop, you lie. Now, the orientation have to change. In the coming days, we will change our dimension. We will be watching out for Nnamdi Kanu because his lie is too much. He can't lie again. When he lie, we will blow it off. But we are going to help our people to regain sanity. You never know how many people you can change. Tell them to go and learn handwork. Tell them to look for something doing. Give them example of people like us, Cherries. They may not be graduate, but they can still make certain things work for them. Help them. The level of hopelessness is too much. And now they are left without anybody to protect them. And that is why people like Nnamdi Kanu take advantage of their circumstance and use them. And now you are not paying attention to what is going on. But that little kindness, that little love, that parental guidance, you can save our children. You can save the next generation. I was in a forum and a brother made a comment. A brother sent a post, a video of the Udato local government chairman that was beheaded by Nnamdi Kanu. And then another brother said, please don't post this kind of video here. It's an insult to people's conscience. I understand what that guy meant. Honestly, it's an eyesore. If I'm going through Facebook and I see those atrocities, I'll call my wife and say, oh, come and see. Just come and see what these people are doing. My wife say, no. I say, please, I need you. Say, you know I can't. No. It's not because she's an angel. There are things we are not even supposed to see. Not to talk of you're talking about it. There are in those days, they don't even allow our daughters to kill fowl. Our women don't kill fowl. When you are a woman, they see you killing fowl. Like on Christmas Day, you bought your chicken. You see a woman killing fowl. There is a way they look at such women in the community. It's not bravery, neither sign of weakness. Now today, people have to come on social media and show your children how to cut somebody's head. You may think your children are okay. Are you browsing with them? If I load as I'm making this broadcast now, this phone is on Wi-Fi. And I can assure you all my children are tapping from the Wi-Fi. Do I know what they are browsing? Do you know what your children are browsing? The way they are going to view those videos are different. All these things top up the confusion. So on the political arena, there is confusion. On the religion arena, that is even worse. I'm not hearing prophecy again of how they are going to release Nnamdi Kanu. Father Mbaka, come and prophesy about of God's son. He told you Nigeria is cursed. They say Nigeria and blessed God gave us blessed leader is cursed. Everywhere confusion. Academically confusion. Everywhere confusion. And then who will solve this problem? Those of you that are still moral. Those of you that are still thinking. It doesn't matter. If you can talk to one person a day, you can save a whole lot of our people without you knowing. Let us save our land. I am begging you. Let us save our people. Because one way or the other, it's going to affect all of us. The feeling of a home is going already. Do you imagine those days when you are coming from Lagos? The moment you reach Benin, enter like Ring Road, IBB Road, you have this sense that, oh, we're at home, almost at home. You see, this boldness will engulf you. Imagine from Asaba, you sight the River Niger. Imagine if you're coming from the north. Do you still have that sense? Rather, it is fear that engulfs you. You park your motor in Asaba and you enter Okada to Opiweka. You leave your shoe in Asaba and then you wear slippers and maybe pour sand in your head. And you will come on my Facebook page to insult me that I'm calling out the criminal. I understand the level of damage done to your brain. It's just that you're not seeing the confused state. Let's not transfer this aggression to the next generation. Let us help them. Almost every platform compromised. We can heal our land, but it has to start with a process. And that process has already begun. Talk our people out of courtesan. Talk our people out of criminality. Talk our people out of all these things that is not going to yield any effort. People like Abraham Lincoln and other noblemen who fought for American independence, they were principled individuals. Try and read their biography. People who stood by Nelson Mandela, Desmond Tutu and the rest of them, they were principled individuals. It takes principled men to organize a principled or syringe society. If you're not a principled man, you can't expect your children to manifest such. You have this power, persuade them, talk to them. Talk to them. We've just fought a war as a people. Let this moment be seen as a moment of after the war. Nnamdi Kanu activities so far have taken our rights to make open declaration, protest of any kind. It is gone for now. But then we need to sanitize the mind of our people and make them see us for who we really are. I would stop here at this moment. I just want you to know what you should do in a state of confusion like this. Don't join them. This confusion is going to affect the current ongoing presidential election. People of the Southeast must make sure they watch their side, so that they will not use Nnamdi Kanu to destabilize Peter Obi. Peter Obi may think Nnamdi Kanu is his man. Nnamdi Kanu is not anybody's man. He goes for the highest bidder. When we say there will be no election in Biafra land, He wake up and tell you we have been sealed, delivered, and documented. When he can wake up, only God know what happened between him and his deputy. He called him a saboteur. You. Oh God. I believe this is not ordinary. But you are not ordinary, God. So if it is extraordinary, you are the extraordinary God. Change our life. Eventually, we are living up to the reputation, the name the enemy calls us. This is not who we are, Father. This is not our life. We are trying our best as human, but our best is not good enough. Just look at this gateway of confusion initiated by Nnamdi Kanu, your son. Oh God. I call him your son because he is flesh and blood. He is a high priest of Abenokpabe Shrine, but he's still your son. God, look at the gateway. Look at the level of idol established in our land. Look at the level of criminality, prostitution, ordinary prank, ordinary prank. Call a woman now and tell the woman, come and take 50 naira. They will even allow goat to have, oh God. No wonder they said there was a country. There was a home, God. There was a home, God. A home where one Pekin, a community Pekin. A home where one person know they born Pekin. Everybody born Pekin. Father, give that to this back. You can help to salvage the future of the next generation. You have a choice to make to support Nnamdi Kanu, thinking he's fighting for Biafra. The end will justify the means. I can only pray that the evil you did not know will not reach you. This is where I will bring the broadcast to an end. I know Nnamdi Kanu followers are sleeping, or peradventure I have blocked them. But still help them. Try and find out what they are looking for. And you try and tell yourself the truth. One way or the other, we'll get ourselves back. I remain George ONYIBE, and I sign off from here.